So we're gonna analyze Nifty for the upcoming week. आने वाले वीक में निफ्टी कैसा परफॉर्म कर सकता है. निफ्टी इज अ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ ओवरऑल मार्केट. तो पूरा मार्केट कैसा परफॉर्म कर सकता है हमको वो एनालाइज करना है आने वाले वीक में. देखते हैं. लेट्स जस्ट सी कि सर हाउ वी गोना सी हाउ वी गोना ऑब्जर्व द एनालिसिस ऑफ निफ्टी. देखो, from past 2 months we can say market is in a range. Upside levels are 25,200, downside levels are 24,500. It's a 700 point range. 700 point range. Yes. So market needs to break this range to give us a movement in any direction. Till that point, market will be in sideways zone. Sir, 700 point range can be sideways. Yes, but it's a very volatile range. From past few weeks, what is happening now? If market wants to break upside level, something bad happened, it fall down. It wants to break something lower level, something good happened, it again went up. Now again, market is at 25,100 level. We heard a news of US bombing Israel, Iran, the top 3 nuclear sites bombed heavily by B-12 bombers. Okay. So now what is the probability? See, if you see the geographical location of Iran, it can very easily block the Strait of Hormuz, from which 20% of the global crude oil demand is being transferred. तो 20% क्रूड ऑयल की सप्लाई अगर इंपैक्ट होगी, it can cause a steady harm to the global economy. Inflation can rise. ठीक है, the crude prices will shoot up. Obviously, if the crude prices will shoot up, all the raw material cost will be high. So there are certain things. Sir, does Iran have that much capability? Yes. Iran's navy is that much capable to block. Even the blockage, I'm not saying it can block forever. But if there is a blockage for even 5 days or a week, it can impact a severe damage. It can cause a severe damage to the economy. Because crude demand, crude supply is daily basis. Okay. So this is one of the outcome. Now we can say ki sir, what if market Iran does not retaliate? There can be chances. Yes, there can be chances that they would not retaliate. They would not engage into a full-scale war. There are chances. But for that, they have to sign, ठीक है, the understanding document. देखते हैं करेगा नहीं करेगा. अगर सीज फायर हो गया, if there is a chances of ceasefire, we can see a good upside movement. A very good upside movement. We can observe that. Now, these are sentimental factors. ये सब जो हमने डिस्कस किया, ये सब है sentimental factors. It is not technicals. It is not technicals. Now, अगर मैं बोलूं कि सर टेक्निकल्स क्या है, what are the technical factors? Technically, we can say कि सर market is in a range consolidating from past 2 months. Okay. Now it is near to the top, near to the resistance. If it gets broken, it can go up. That is technical. Sir, is market that much strong? For that reason, we have to look into the constituents, the components of Nifty. The largest component of Nifty, banking sector. Look at the overall index of banking sector. Do you see banking sector has broken a neckline? Yes. So technically, banking sector is also strong. Technically, banking sector is also strong. We can say, ki sir, banking sector can support the market. Yes. Yes. Sir, if we see, if we go, if we look deep, if we look deep into the major components, then can we see the strength? देखते हैं. Reliance. Reliance is also looking strong. After a long consolidation, it is also breakout. It is also at the verge of breaking the zone. Yes. So Reliance is also strong, sir. Banking component में largest stock, HDFC. We can say again, it is at the verge of going upside. Okay. Okay. ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank. It is not bearish. Not bearish. Bullish, we cannot say, but bearish, no. Yes. It is not bearish. चलो ये भी मान लिया हमने. Moving further. Moving further. If we see कि sir, technically markets are looking good. Yes. As per technicals. But if you look into overall perspective, other than VIX, the only instrument which can show us that there is a fear in the market is crypto. सिर्फ और सिर्फ विक्स के अलावा कोई और इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऐसा है जो आपको मार्केट में फियर को इंडिकेट कर सकता है, वो क्रिप्टो है. अगर पूरे वर्ल्ड में कहीं पर भी कुछ ऐसा बुरा हो रहा है, कुछ ऐसा बुरा हो रहा है, समथिंग बैड इज हैपनिंग दैट कैन इंपैक्ट द मार्केट, it will be reflected on crypto. Sir, Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency. Now, can you see today it has broken its support? आज डेली टाइम फ्रेम पे सपोर्ट ब्रेक कर रहा है, अंडर लैक आया है अप्रोक्सीमेटली 2 months के बाद. इन जून इसने 1 lakh का लेवल क्रॉस किया था इन मई, एंड कंप्लीट में half of June is gone, almost June is yet to complete, and we can see that market, crypto, Bitcoin is towards bearish side. ठीक है, bearish side. So sir, this is one of the factor. Now what is our trading plan? देखो, पहली बात, ट्रेडिंग प्लान से पहले हमको सेंटिमेंट समझना है. सी, टेक्निकल्स will work most of the time. Yes. Fundamentals will work most of the time. Yes. But there is one thing which can overpower that. That is sentiments. Tomorrow in the morning, we have to look for the sentiments. हमको sentiments को देखना पड़ेगा कि सर गिफ्ट निफ्टी क्या दिखा रही है. दो Gift Nifty is not the accurate indicator. Our market does not blindly follow Gift Nifty, no. But in the morning, Chinese market, Japanese market, they open before us. If their market is weak, there is high probability that impact will be seen in our market also. कोई हरी नहीं करनी, Obviously, this is the last week of June. Lot of hedge fund companies are going to cut their positions, cut their hedged options this week. So simple. Lot of money will be withdrawn from the market. Lots of crores money will be withdrawn from the market and it will be reinfused in the market. Yes, but this week's contract will be shifted in upcoming weeks and upcoming months and sometimes upcoming years also. Sir, do we have any track of that? Yes. If you check option chain, and you look, market is at 25,000 and still, just because it's a half yearly option expiry, you see ki sir, there are options, strike prices 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, and yes, we have some of the AI still at this. By the end of this week, means 26th June, all these options need to be exit. So lots of fund is to be move out. बहुत सारा पैसा निकलेगा दोस्तों. जब मार्केट में बहुत सारा पैसा निकलता है या बहुत सारा पैसा डलता है, दोनों ही केसेस में मूवमेंट आए ना आए, we cannot assure कि movement will definitely come or not. One surety, volatility will be more. Market can be volatile. So if you want to trade in tomorrow's market, wait. If you are an option seller, avoid, completely avoid. If you are an option buyer, we can think कि if anywhere market comes under 25,000, you can go for sell side. Means market can be weak. Strike prices, you can choose on your own. You know how to choose the strike prices. But in my personal opinion, I would recommend avoid. Because अगर market ने negatively लिया, अभी we cannot say clearly कि यार market गिरेगा या उठेगा. It is totally dependent on the Iran's reaction towards this attack. No country is fully involved alongside Iran. Yes, there are countries which are helping under the table. Yes, there are. But do any country can afford a full-scale war against US? I don't know. ठीक है, तो अभी के लिए, इस वीक के लिए, let the market settle down. ठीक है, we are option sellers. We will do option selling once we are clear with the view. Okay. So this is Nifty's view for the upcoming session. Breakout, we have a directional trade. Breakdown, we have a directional trade. In between this range, particularly till 26th June, avoid trading. Simple as that. Okay.